Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a simple sweep picking lesson. Now, if you don't get it at first, don't worry. Sweep picking is a pretty hard thing to do on guitar, but you just have to keep practicing and eventually you'll master it, and when you do, you'll be really proud of yourself. And before we get started, there's a couple things you should know about sweep picking. Number one, when you start out, you want to have a lot of distortion when you're first learning how to do this, and as you proceed through it, because it's easier to get the right sound from the notes and it's easier to play them. So what you want to do is turn up your distortion or your gain, drive, whatever you have on your amp, to maybe about an 8 or 9. 7, 8, 9, somewhere along there. You don't want to go all the way up, but pretty close. Next thing you want to do is, if you are able to, switch the pickup selector to the neck position, which would be up here. So here it says rhythm here and treble here. Treble is bridge position and rhythm is neck position. You want to switch to neck position because you'll get a better, you'll get almost a cleaner tone for sweep picking, and it sounds better when you play it. Let me demonstrate. Here's it played in neck position. Now here's it played in bridge position. As you can see, the second time I played it, it had more of a cutting edge, but when you play with sweep picking, you want it to be more clean because you can hear the notes, they're more defined. Alright, so now when we get started, I'm going to show you a 3-string sweep pick and a 6-string sweep pick. Now the cool thing about sweep picking is that it's used a lot and it sounds really great once you have it down. The other cool thing is that there are many different patterns you can learn, and so you can play them all along the fretboard depending on what key you're in. Now I'm going to show you two pretty easy ones. One's pretty easy, the other is a little bit harder. The first one is a 3-string sweep pick pattern, and it's going to be on the G, B, and E string, so the bottom 3 strings on the guitar. Now, when you first start, you want to start up around the 12th fret. That's where I like to start because the frets are close enough together that it's easier to move your fingers quickly, and you're not too far up where you are blocked by the cutouts of your guitar. So what you want to do to start this pattern is put your first finger on the 12th fret on the 3rd string. Then your middle finger goes on the 13th fret of the B string. And your first finger again goes on the 12th fret of the 3rd string. Then you're going to hammer on to the 15th fret of the 1st string. Pull off to the 12th. Go back to the middle finger to the 13th fret of the 2nd string. And then the 12th fret of the G string, which is the 3rd string again. So it should sound like this. Now that's not sweep picking what I was doing, I just wanted you to be able to hear what it sounded like. Once we get it down, it should sound a lot faster. It should sound like this. So, how you want to practice this is very slowly at first. So that you can get down the pattern. And in your hands you have something called muscle memory. And what muscle memory is as you play something, eventually your muscles will kind of put it into their memory, and you'll be able to play it without really thinking about it. So when you practice it slowly over and over, eventually you'll have it in your muscle memory, and you'll be able to play it without even thinking about it. So, what you want to do is practice slow at first, and then slowly speed up. So, that's one pattern to practice. That's a pretty basic one. It only has 3 strings. Now let's try a 6-string pattern. This one's a little bit harder. But once you master the 3-string one, and you have sweep picking down in your fingers, it's not too hard to learn this one. Now this one we're going to start on the 12th fret again. You put your first finger on the E note, which is the 12th fret, on the E string. Your next finger, which is going to be your ring finger, is going on the 14th fret of the 5th string. Then you roll it to the 4th string, 14th fret. Then your middle finger goes to the 3rd string, 13th fret. Then your first finger, 12th fret, 2nd string. 3rd finger, 13th fret, 14th fret of the 1st string. And you pull off like that. Then you roll them all back down. So, I'll let you get a close-up of this. Now, some people might be more comfortable switching their fingers in here. Whatever is comfortable for you is what you should do, because that's the way you'll learn best. So, you want to practice this the same way we practice the 3-pattern one. You want to roll your fingers, and you want to do it slowly at first, and then gradually speed up. So, those are the 2 sweep picking patterns that are pretty easy to learn that I've shown you here. I hope you have found this helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. So thanks for watching, and I'll have another how-to soon. Thank you. Bye.